Hi, hello, my name is Benjamin Matt, and today I will be talking about Curry Barker's 2025 debut film, Obsession. So, before we get into the video, I should give a spoiler alert because I will be talking about the film as if you have already seen it. I believe that you should go watch the movie first before you watch any reviews or anything like this so that you can form your own opinion and then come back and watch it and see if you agree or disagree. That's just how I like watching my movies, to go in knowing nothing. So, go watch it now. Okay, now that you have supposedly, apparently, maybe not have watched the movie, we can now talk about it freely. So, I will start with my Letterboxd review. I watched it May 20th. It is now currently May 25, 5 days after watching the movie. I wanted to sit with it a little, do a little research, see other people's reviews. So, my review says, white straight men are evil, and then I gave it 4.5 stars. And the reason why is because I actually really liked it. So going into the movie, I actually heard, fortunately, I heard a lot about the movie. I heard a lot of people buzzing about it, making videos about it. I didn't really understand much of it. I didn't necessarily like the trailer when it first came out. No shade. I thought that it would be like another try-hard, like, psychological deep message, like, movie. And it does have a deep message. It's very psychological, but it's not pretentious. It's actually pretty effective with its tone. We will get into that later. But yeah, I actually really liked it. Usually when I go into a movie and I hear too much about it, usually if it's like mainly positive, I set too high of a standard and I leave it being like, that wasn't that good. But I heard a lot of good things about it, unfortunately, but when I went into it, I was like, okay, let's see. And it was actually really good. I was persuaded. I understood the hype, and I think that this movie, maybe the main actress, I forget her name, Nikki. I think that she deserves awards because her acting is actually very, very good. It's very effective. It's very well done. And I believe that she could win, I don't know about an Oscar, but definitely an award. For sure. Like, there's, like, the substance, weapons, like, horror has been getting more buzz lately and, like, appreciation. So I hope that this movie gets its flowers because it's actually very well done. So, anyways, we can talk about my pros and cons about the movie, starting with my pros. Yeah, I genuinely did like the movie, and I think that the most effective part of it was the tone, because it aimed towards to have a uncanny valley sort of tone to it. But what I think was very effective was the fact that it wasn't just in its visuals. I think a lot of movies recently who have tried to be truly uncanny can't really hit it on the nose and have the same amount of, like, attraction along with the unconventionalness of the movie. You know what I mean? Because Skinamarink is an uncanny movie, but it is just so boring that it's it's not effective to me because I'm not watching the movie. I'm bored. I think with this one, it grasps your attention while still keeping it unconventional. And it does unconventional and like uncanny in every single way. It's not just in the visuals. They do visual uncanniness with like Nikki's makeup in one of the scenes where she's like in the corner and like, I'm watching you sleep. That was like, it's like the uncanny makeup that people do on TikTok. But they went further with their uncanniness to hit every single thing. With the pacing, it felt very unconventional. Like it's something that I've never really seen. It was very quick pace, but quick pace in a way that was just like, whoa, okay. What's the other one? The dialogue for me was very strange. It's not something that I've seen before. It was just very like, okay, sometimes even comedic, but I think that its main aim to be uncanny and unnerving works. What was the other one? There was dialogue, pacing, editing. Oh my god, the editing where like she is like moving backwards, or like the bedroom scene when she is like, Nikki, why are you in the corner? Like the cut back and forth, the panning, and like her disappearing, then reappearing with a pot. Like the editing of that, there's a rhythm to it. I was watching the video of Curry Barker with Dead Meat, and he was saying that he actually did edit this movie, or like helped out editing it. I'm not sure, but I know that he had a big say in it, because he understands editing. There's like a rhythm to it, and I think with that scene, it moves away from the conventional rhythm that many horror films will have. That way, it'll freak out the audience even more, because it's like, oh my god, so much is happening, but it's so strange, it's so weird. That's what I thought about that scene. The editing was uncanny, the pacing was uncanny, everything about it was uncanny, okay. Oh, the tone in itself is uncanny in the way that it flip-flops. Sometimes it is terrifying, sometimes it is okay, sometimes it is funny. I'm not sure if the funniness comes from like a theater going experience, or just like a, oh my god, what the fuck is going on, ha 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 ha. Like, I can't really tell, but like some of it was funny, I'm pretty sure. Like, oh, like the guy selling when he went back to the store, or even both of the workers, they were quite funny. It reminded me of the priest and the monkey. Oh shit, did I run out of battery? Okay. Here's the thing. Oh, the priest and the monkey. Yeah, it reminded me of him. It's just like it flip-flops in its tone. That way it feels unconventional in that way. Bro, oh my god, is my lighting dead? Can I charge it while it is up here? My ankles are gonna be fucked up now. Yeah, I can charge it while I do this. I think. Here we go. Is that right? I know, guys, I'm high. But it is an uncanny film. It is uncanny, and it is successful in that tone. Something else that I found to be very uncomfortable, or like not uncomfortable, but like uncomfortable in the way that it's like, how I fucking hate Bear. It's just that they wrote him and he was portrayed in such a strange, or like very sad way, where it's like it's sad because it's very real. I said the writing of the characters, specifically Bear, was very effective. Maybe he comes off as naive to some, but he's not. He knows what he's doing, but won't own up to it. Even like when he makes the call again to talk about the wish, he was like, I wanna switch it around. I wanna like rewrite it or fix it. He doesn't want to take away the wish at all. He wants to try and tweak it a bit so that it's not as crazy. He still wants it, and he knows what he's doing is wrong, because hello, what is going on? But he's in denial sort of in that way, and it's just like, oh my god, I hate you. And it's unfortunately like something a lot of men would do, where they have the opportunity to sort of take full autonomy away from a girl and brutalize that, and they won't own up to the fact that what they're doing is wrong. Instead they'll be like, oh my god, she's crazy, oh my god, like whatever, like you did this is all you. And I think the writing for his character is very smart, especially from this is a movie written by a like 20-year-old white dude. So like great job, great job. um what did I say? Oh, okay. So I referenced the movie Aladdin. I know that in the movie they like briefly message or like reference it because making a wish and like genies and whatever like they referenced it once. They acknowledged it, and I noticed because in Aladdin the genie specifically says he can't make someone fall in love with you. And the reason being is because in reality, it is quite a disturbing wish to make. You're forcing someone else into a relationship that they did not consent to. His wish also allowed him to have full autonomy over her body, a commentary on men's desires. So, like, it's not even the way that, like, he could have said, oh, I wish Nikki loved me. It's the way that he worded it to be like, I wish Nikki loved me more than any person in the whole entire world. Like, it's not even like a love spell. It's an obsession spell. And it's like, it's truly a story of just like, be careful what you wish for, because like the way that he worded it was just so bad, where it was just like he took it to the extreme. And I guess like he sucks as a person. Like, to word it like that is just so like like what are we doing? So it's quite disturbing, but it is a very real message. So great commentary, very successfully done, and I think the disturbing tone is sad in a way that sad because it's real. Like, if this was a reality, like a lot of men would do this, unfortunately. So those are my pros. Like, all of those things I appreciated because they were so good and executed so well, and great job. So let's move on to my cons. So my cons, I said, so I don't have many. Let me put that out there. I don't have many cons because I actually really like this movie. I just have some things that have occurred. I said there were many moments where I felt it was too on the nose. When she was smiling and kept repeating no at the date scene. Me personally, I didn't really love that scene. It just felt a bit like, okay. I think because I watched a video where she was like explaining the inspirations, and she was like, oh, like Get Out was one of the inspirations, and it's basically the same thing. It's just, I think it's because I've seen it done before, where it was just like, okay, it's a pretty like normal thing for like a movie like this to be doing. So like stuff like that, I felt it was just like, I've seen this before, or it's like a bit too on the nose of the message of like her being like trapped or whatever. But it's a very small thing. I glossed over it, and I still love the movie. The other stuff, I literally said I don't have many. Like, my point here is I literally said that I don't have many. What was the thing that I was saying earlier? I was talking about Aladdin, and then, oh my god, being high doing this is so hard. This is my second take too. Talking about Aladdin. Okay, well, we can move on to my last point in my cons. I said I don't have many. I originally thought I didn't like it when the film first started. That is actually true. I didn't like the movie when it first started because I was like, what the is this? Like, okay. The pacing to me was just so like okay, that's kind of strange. The dialogue was a bit strange. But as the movie went on, I did start to like it more. I said, but as the film went on, I began to understand why it was so weird. The scene that I disliked was when she came over with the red dress, and then there was the abrupt montage of them in love. It was like them in love and whatever. It was abrupt, and I didn't really understand it timing wise. But as the film went on, I eventually understood and began to like it. And here's my good point. Here's my good point. I said the film is actively weird, and not weird as in a Tim Burton weird way. Weird as in something unfamiliar. I was just like, because after the movie, my friend, she was like, "What do you think?" I was like, "It's just such a weird movie. It's just like very weird, but not weird in the point where it's like I'm kooky and crazy. It's like weird as in like." Whoa, like weird, like it's not disturbing. It's not disturbing like me and my friend, we were talking like Bring Her Back is a very disturbing movie. This movie isn't disturbing, it's weird. It's just so strange, but in a good way, in a very successful way, but in a horror way. You know what I mean? Not like, oh, I'm weird. Like, weird as in, like, oh my god, this is so scary. This is weird. Like, this is something weird. Well, something weird is going on. Something weird is going on. Oh my god, I'm still trying to remember what my earlier point was. I don't remember what it is. Like, those were my main points. It's a very good movie. I think that everybody should go watch it. Especially because it's someone's debut film. Like, please go show them love. Like, great job. I actually really like it. I did not put it in my favorites. I think I have to watch it again to know if I want to, but it is definitely up there with some of my like favorite horror movies because it's so successful in its job, where it's like, oh, that was so disturbing, I don't want to watch it again. But like, that's the point. So yeah, I don't really know what else to say. Like, other things that I like about the movie, I really like Nikki's smile. Like, literally when I was watching, I was like, oh my god, I'm home. On TikTok, I love posting my smile. And yeah, that's pretty much it, I think. Oh my god, it is a miracle I got this video. This is so hard to do on a Yeti. So, go watch the movie. Add me on Letterboxd, I don't know. I hope you like it. Or actually, no, you would have watched it by now. What the fuck? Love you.